dummy. Yeah. I say dummy.
Welcome back to another episode of Wrestling for Dummies. Yeah. This is the Saturday Night Main Event review. It's the next day following that, and what do you think about the show, Jazz?
I thought it was very mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty surprised too.
Yeah.
Going in, I didn't think there was going to be all these title changes like everybody was saying, but man, that was a very safe show.
Yeah.
In fact, besides the obvious ending, when Kevin Owens gives him the pile driver, there's nothing worthwhile or importance that happened at all. It was just very nostalgic.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it. It seemed cool, but
very run-of-the-mill show.
I was surprised, like, no CM Punk comes out to confront Gunther. No, no Randy Orton return. I was pretty surprised for all that. But yeah, what did you think?
I definitely thought it was an average show, which, just like you, I wasn't expecting it to be, the biggest pay-per-view of whatever, but I figured this is their first time doing Saturday Night Main Event in a while. They want to make it a big deal. They might do a little something.
Yeah,
I knew all titles weren't going to change.
But yeah, you would expect this is the first Saturday night's main event in a long time.
I thought they
were going to do something big.
But it was cool. Like, it was, it was fine to watch. It just wasn't anything too crazy.
A solid wrestling show.
Yeah,
They had pretty good wrestling. What did you think the match of the night was?
Match of the night.
Yeah.
Match of the night. I feel like I'd want to give it to the main event. I feel like it would have been
besides the main event.
Besides the main event. I'm giving it to. And I'm either giving it to the opener or. Nah, I'm sorry. Then I'll give it to the Triple Threat.
Oh yeah, me too. I thought the Triple Threat was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it started a little slow for like the first.
Yeah, fact.
2-3 minutes, but I thought it really picked up. It became really good.
Yo, Damian Priest be throwing haymakers, dog. His elbows feel. I feel like I fell him through the screen, yo. Hard hitter.
Gunther's entrance was funny as hell when he was trying
to
not get touched by the fans.
That was mad funny. Yeah.
All right, so let's start off with Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn. The right match winner, of course. Like we said in the last video, Drew had to win that.
Okay. What are your thoughts on the program? Because I'm actually not excited for this.
Do you think it's going to continue?
What do you mean is it going to continue?
I feel like that was it for now. I mean, they could continue it, but yeah, they had the match. Sami lost. Drew won.
Oh, you mean the program? Yeah. Well, the thing is, he said he's going after
the other four.
Yeah, which to me is just ridiculous. Especially because the other four include CM Punk.
Yeah, in fact.
And that should have just been over with.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre, storyline wise or kayfabe wise, should be focusing on the world title.
Yeah. That
should be his big plan, the Royal Rumble. Because for a while now, he was my pick to win the Royal Rumble.
He's hell-bent on that bloodline.
Yeah.
He's hell-bent on that bloodline.
And I guess he's after Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, CM Punk, and Roman.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to have a program with Roman this year or next year, 2025. I don't think it's going to be WrestleMania, but
I hope it's not WrestleMania. No offense to either of them, but I don't feel like seeing them go at WrestleMania again.
Well, again? Oh, you mean nigga? The last time they went at WrestleMania was 35.
Yeah, I know.
That was what? 6 years ago.
Almost 6, yeah. But I'm not that interested. I don't know. I mean, they can make me interested. I feel like there's a story there. You'll have a heel Drew and babyface Tribal Chief from him. Who do you think should win if they do that?
Drew should win.
Fair.
I don't think Roman's in a position where he should win any more programs. Besides the Tribal Chief. It's like, when is Roman gonna start?
Nah, he should definitely. He should just be able to lose more often, but he still got to win some.
Nah, but when is Roman gonna start giving back to wrestling? You know.
He already started
Oh,
at WrestleMania 40.
I mean,
That's like the
Roman
biggest
needs to
give back
start
of all
giving
time.
more towards wrestling. He needs to start putting people over.
He will.
And I don't think.
He
Oh, actually, that brings me to a great thread that I saved. I wanted to show you, but I forgot to send it. I was on the bus with those homeless people.
He also put over Jay in Solo.
He put over Jay in Solo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did put it. Oh well, he put over Jay. When did he put over Jay?
Money in the Bank last year.
Oh, I
Jay
mean,
was
those
the first
aren't.
one to pin him.
Yeah, but these aren't really like singles, you know.
Still, that's still a huge deal.
Yeah, I would prefer him to do it like in a singles capacity, singles match type capacity.
He will do it. He can't
So
do
the post
really.
is Wrestle Features. They posted 2025 McIntyre's Endgame, right?
Mm.
And the Final Boss Twitter account. Somebody says this ain't gonna happen because neither of these two in 2025 can afford to lose. And look at the comments. Roman's been winning for 5 years straight. What the fuck are you talking about? Why can't Roman afford to lose? If anybody should be losing right now, it's Roman. Roman has done it all. He has nothing to prove. Also, he is a part-timer. Drew never defeated Roman before. Roman can afford losing a match. Drew deserves a proper world title run in front of fans. This means him defeating Roman in a step up for him to regain momentum after HH's bullshit. This guy's speaking facts. But you're right. I see Drew McIntyre walking into Netflix as a world heavyweight champion after thwarting CM Punk stealing victory from Randy Orton. I don't know what this guy's talking about. But all these comments are, what are you talking about, Roman? Roman should definitely lose that match.
Roman definitely can afford to lose. He just can't be losing like any old match. Like,
I think Roman needs to start losing. He needs to start putting people over, to be honest.
He will.
And I think one of those people should be Drew McIntyre in 2025.
He will. Just can't, because if he starts losing everything, it's just like, all right.
Not losing everything, but
Yeah. But he can definitely.
He should put over. I think he should lose whatever match he has at WrestleMania if it's not against The Rock. Whether it's CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre. He should just lose. Doesn't matter who.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a good chance that we see Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. I think it's going to be Seth ultimately, but I think, again, because I don't think The Rock's going to show up. So maybe they are going with Drew McIntyre. I don't know yet.
We'll see.
But Drew and Sami, yeah, was a very good match.
It was just really short.
Yeah, because the whole show was 2 hours.
It kind of reminded me of Braun and Sami at SummerSlam, how that was short too.
Yeah.
But for what it was definitely good. Right match winner. It's fine,
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
Definitely. So what was the next match on the card?
Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
Yeah. I don't know why people ever thought Io Sky was going to win.
Yeah. I think they just wanted.
Which is weird to me because I don't know about how the general wrestling community feels, but when Io Sky was champion last year, it wasn't a tremendous win. It wasn't significantly better than what Liv Morgan is doing right now.
It was in ring. It was better, but in terms
of storyline wise, she had pretty good matches.
The best story obviously was the Bayley.
Yeah, towards the end, but I'm saying she was champion for a while, and it wasn't like the world's greatest run either. So I don't know what those people were talking about.
Yeah.
I
can't remember too much of the actual reign. I think she had a banging match with Asuka on SmackDown for the world title, but that's it. That's all I can remember.
Yeah. So yeah, this match was surprising to me.
Why?
I thought Liv Morgan was gonna win, but I didn't think she was gonna win clean.
Oh, clean? Yeah, she did. Yeah, clean.
That was surprising to me.
She did win clean.
Yeah, and that kick to that knee to the face. Or it was
brutal.
Yeah,
the knee to the face and the meteor right after in the corner.
Yeah, that was
double knees.
Crazy. That was crazy.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It was probably like, oh shit.
What do you think? Where do you think they're going here?
They're definitely going Rhea Liv at some point. I think they should just do it at January 6th, Netflix Raw. If you can have Rhea take the title back, just do it. Just have Rhea take the title back.
What do you think about Rhea not taking the title off of
Liv?
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that too.
I don't think Rhea should take the title off of Liv.
Why?
I think Liv's... So, One of the reasons I'm so for Drew McIntyre getting a big moment is because I feel like after you put in so much work and dedication, you should be rewarded for it. And I think Liv has done that. I think she should have a big program at WrestleMania. And then I'm okay with her dropping it at WrestleMania. But even when Rhea came back immediately, I thought they were just gonna separate the two, but they haven't. And then that's the WrestleMania program. But honestly, Rhea held the title for over a year, right?
Yeah.
Her reign wasn't that good. Why does she need another one? Rhea should not be world champion right now.
It's not like she was. They just didn't.
I'm gonna say it right now. Liv Morgan should drop the title to Zelina Vega at WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
That's what should happen.
Let's slow our
That's
roll.
exactly what
Let's
should happen.
slow our roll.
No.
Love Zelina Vega.
Let's not slow our rolls.
Let's just slow down a little bit.
No.
Pump the brakes.
Do we
I'll be
want
down.
Zelina? Give Zelina a chance to take it strong. I'm sorry.
Yo.
But why does Rhea Ripley need to be women's world champion right now? She was
She doesn't
champion,
need to
and
be.
her reign wasn't that good, to be honest.
It wasn't that good, but like
She felt important.
you
I'll
know,
give her that.
she felt important. You know, she's over, and you
Yeah,
know
but she had
she's good.
very mediocre matches.
It doesn't mean every match. You know what I'm saying? She barely even. She didn't have super mediocre matches all the time. She's barely had any.
Yeah, I don't
defenses.
think.
But you know, Rhea Ripley can bang. Like,
Yeah, I don't think Rhea Ripley needs to be world champion right now. I think she should lose to Liv Morgan once again, and then she could go off and I don't know, face Asuka or Io Sky or somebody at WrestleMania. The women's world title match at WrestleMania should be Liv Morgan and Zelina Vega. And that's
no,
where.
it should not be.
Oh wow, you are not a fan of Zelina Vega.
Well, I don't know why you're such a black and white guy. Like I am a fan of Zelina
Why do
Vega.
you think it shouldn't be her though?
It's just not the time?
Just not the time.
It's not the time.
You're right. It's not the time. April will be the time. April will be the perfect
For
time.
April to be the time, they'll have to do wonders for Zelina right now.
Yeah, they can. Zelina Vega, she needs to be given. To be honest, I thought she was gonna win. I think she's gonna win the IC Women's.
The tournament.
Yeah, but I'm kind of hoping that she doesn't because I think that should be the program.
This might be a hot take. Kind of want Natty to win the Intercontinental title.
Yeah,
I feel like if they could make Natty win the title, and then go on a nice run where she has like some, like the matches should really be bangers. Like Natalia, if you're listening to this, if they give you the Intercontinental title, make sure the matches bang every single.
it would
time.
have to be a women's. Who's on the women's roster right now?
There's some heaters on the women's roster right now in Raleigh that she could take on. Lyra Valkyrie. She could have a good one with Zelina Vega.
No,
Oh no. What you mean no?
I told you Zelina Vega should be in the women's world title.
She
match.
can bend. She can be in the and have a.
Yeah, but I don't want her
Intercontinental title
taking
match.
any losses before then. You know, that's my opinion on what the match should be.
She can bang with Io Sky, Dakota Kai.
I'm just saying,
Kairi
give
Sane.
Zelina a chance, and I think she could prove everybody wrong.
I hope she does. I hope she does. But it will just take a little bit of time. That's all. But, yeah. And the thing about Liv Morgan too is her like wrestling. Like, she's not a bad wrestler. I just feel she hasn't had that match that really like bang is crazy. But she can go in that ring and she can do her thing. I think it was a good match with Io last night. Io's clearly like the best wrestler on the roster. If she's not like top two. Feel me?
Yeah, Io was really crazy.
But I can see her getting over. I see people wanting Io to win the Royal Rumble this year, and I'm seeing Io and
I actually
whoever for
like
the title.
Rhea Ripley, Io Sky WrestleMania.
yeah, I think it's a fantastic.
No title,
match.
just a grudge match.
It will be smooth. Either way, it will be smooth.
But I think Liv Morgan should definitely, she should definitely lose the title at WrestleMania. I think she's had a great reign.
I'd be
Liv
alright
Morgan
with that.
feels very important.
They just have to.
No bullshit. I'm looking through the Raw roster right now. There's nobody I can see.
Being women's champion
Yeah, besides
Zelina Vega.
I mean, Zelina Vega's not really one of the higher. I just don't think it should be Io Sky or Rhea Ripley.
Who else is there?
Dakota Kai, maybe?
No. I love Dakota Kai, and she could definitely do it. I think of Dakota Kai in a similar vein as Tegan Knox. But these those three girls
I never noticed
already
how-
now. The rest of the roster, like you really gotta
I never really noticed how weak Raw women's roster was.
really.
Yeah.
You didn't notice when the only women being presented every week for the last year is Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan.
I just never even thought about it.
Yeah, but they have some decent players for like the Intercontinental title.
Yeah,
Shit,
they
just
do.
like you can use that as a flat platform to send people up to them.
I wanted Zelina Vega to be IC champion. Maybe she could be IC champion.
She
She
could be.
and just lose it by WrestleMania in time to
Maybe.
beat.
I don't know about, but
I
maybe
think that should be the program. I've thought about that for a while now. It's been on the back burner, and I think should be the program.
I think it would be
And it
entertaining.
kind of ties in with Rey Mysterio and Dom.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, so Liv Morgan and
It was
Io
cool,
Sky was very good.
and I'm glad Liv
Cool.
won clean.
Yeah,
I know the big thing has been her running away and da da da. So
Alright, so what's next? The triple threat match came next, right?
yeah, Finn Balor versus Gunther versus Damian Priest.
Yeah, that was a solid match.
Yeah.
You know, that was really crazy. That was a crazy botch by Damian Priest.
You know, it over.
Yeah,
It wasn't that crazy.
I don't know. That looked like
Have you ever seen Top Dollar?
Top Dollar? What do you mean?
Oh, come on, bro.
What are you talking about?
You never seen Top Dollar do that?
Oh yeah, but
Come on. That's like for real. That's like Damian's was like this could have been really bad.
yeah,
But it ended up alright, even though it wasn't perfect, it ended up alright.
I don't know.
Top Dollar was actually a botch.
Yeah, jeez.
Like the Priest, at least he still hit, like he still connected.
His
with-
legs
with it.
connected with Gunther.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, you hit the man.
How did you think Gunther looked?
I think he looked like he was tired of bullshit
Yeah,
and locked
he
in.
I haven't liked the storyline that they've been doing with him lately.
It's been
Yeah.
interesting to say the least.
And we're at Royal Rumble season. We're actually at the Royal Rumble season. Nice WWE pay-per-views Royal Rumble.
That's true.
I mean, there's a Saturday Night Live beforehand, but
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday night's main event. My fault.
There's Saturday Night main event before the Rumble.
Yeah, the week before the Rumble.
Really?
Yeah,
It's not quarterly, right?
it is quarterly.
That's quarterly.
Well, I think it's going to be. They're going to separate it. One to be start the year, spring,
Oh,
fall, end the year.
oh okay. All right, yeah. Word.
Or maybe that doesn't make sense because there's two in winter. They would have done two in the winter time.
With December and then
It should have been by seasons. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's one. I think because the Royal Rumble happens February 1st. I think it's like January 25th or whatever. The one in Austin. No, not Austin. Is it Austin? It's either Austin or San Antonio. I can't remember.
it's literally in like a month.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
crazy. All right. Word. Fuck it. But the match was good.
Yeah,
Everybody looked cool. You know, he didn't pin Priest. I know some people aren't the biggest fan of that. He pinned Finn instead. I think people want him to be able to definitively pin Damian Priest because he
I
did
mean,
that.
it wouldn't
at
have been
SummerSlam,
definitively
but-
anyways because it's a triple threat. There would
Yeah,
have been,
you're right. You're right.
an outside factor.
Yeah, facts.
But I just hope that Gunther's just done with Damian Priest.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want to see Gunther and Damian Priest again. I don't.
Mhm.
It's just like
Even though their match at SummerSlam was one of my favorite of this year, I think.
yeah, they had a really good SummerSlam match, but it's just like I've seen enough of it.
They had their fun. Let's get into something
Actually,
real with
I'm
Gunther.
actually not even that big of a fan of Damian Priest and Finn Balor, to be honest.
I'm not. Yeah, I was done with that before even Bad Blood.
Here's the thing here. With Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan and Damian Priest and Finn Balor, because obviously that stuff was going on during the summer, whatever.
Mhm.
If you had separated them,
Mhm.
I think what they should have done, they should have given Rhea Ripley one more chance after SummerSlam,
Mhm.
and then she would have lost. But the stipulation should have been you leave Raw. So
Um,
now it's like she has to find her way back to Liv Morgan, and then maybe that's what you do at WrestleMania. That's fine. And Finn Balor and Damian Priest, you have to figure out a way to separate them.
Mhm.
Like they've been chasing each other for months now. It's like
they
this,
didn't even need
this
to be
can't
separated.
extend, huh?
Priest and Finn didn't even need to be separated. Yeah, they could have just.
How are you gonna do that match at WrestleMania?
You
Instead of
don't.
one second.
I don't need to do
Oh,
the match WrestleMania.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I think they're about to do, though.
I hope they don't. That's too far from that, bro. I'm not.
I
I
think
don't see these two men going at it again for the next. What is it? 4 or 5 months? I don't even know. I'm all set. I'm all set. I was all set, and I wanted it to happen at Bad Blood when Finn turned on Priest at SummerSlam. I was in, and the next couple weeks I was in. But then I feel like Finn was barely even there
because
for
they
some
didn't
time.
get they face Dom and Liv at Bash in Berlin.
They did, yeah. I
Good
feel like
match.
Finn wasn't even really around. And two,
You know what's
I
funny about
felt
the
the
match?
hate. Like they
You
need
know
to
what I
be
really
going
didn't like
at it.
about that match?
What?
Liv Morgan and Dom did not have that much offense in that match.
Probably didn't.
That was a very one-sided affair.
I
I
remember
remember watching that match thinking, man, they needed a little bit more. You know,
Who won again?
Damien and Rhea won.
Okay, yeah.
But it just wasn't. It was just like pretty one-sided.
Yeah.
It was a long match. It was a short match, but it was just like they played the heel role too much in that.
By the time Priesty and Balor got to Bad Blood, it was just like the heat was kind of like.
So who do you
there
think's
as
taking
much.
the titles off of the title off of Damien Priest? I meant Finn Balor and
Who's
his
taking
partner, the
Oh,
Judgment Day.
on Monday they have a match with the Viking Raiders. I mean the War Raiders. It's happening on Monday. I don't care, especially since it's a rematch. So they just faced the War Raiders in a tag title match a couple weeks ago, and War Raiders lost.
I think maybe
They
Damien
win.
Priest gets a tag partner and he does it.
Nah.
Would you be down for that? Okay. I'm just saying, what we need a conclusion to this story.
The conclusion just needs to be no bullshit. 1-on-1, Falls Count Anywhere, Last Man Standing, whatever you want at Netflix Raw. Like I don't care. End it now.
But they're going to be on the same roster.
I don't even care. End it now. Sometimes things end and they just end, and that's it. You go on to new things. Just like Punk and Drew. Punk's like, oh, I want to go on to the world title stuff. I want to leave that in the past. You can just leave it in the past. Whatever makes something new
Who
happen.
do you think
but
takes the title off of Gunther?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I feel
that's
like
right
the
next to
easy
you
answer
anyways. It's
is
right next to you.
yeah.
All right. So we had a inaugural champion crowned.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Woo!
Chelsea Green.
Don't ever do that again, bro.
Yeah, well, come on, bro. You got to give her some respect.
No.
You got to
Don't
say it,
do
bro.
that, bro.
You got to say the thing, bro.
Only one person gets it correct. That is Samantha the Bomb Irvin.
Lillian Garcia did all right last night. She said it.
No, she didn't. She did it.
Yeah, she said it.
She did it
She
just
did,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, just like that. It was
I
good.
didn't even watch that then.
Yeah, she
Wow,
did it.
it's crazy.
But
It was as good as Samantha Irvin.
as good as you can get,
Mm.
to be honest. It's Lillian Garcia. Of course you can do it. But
You know, Samantha just did that.
yeah, it was good. It was
She
good.
didn't even ask.
I love Samantha Irvin, bro. She's
Yeah. And then WWE
she's a
told her to
fan.
stop
She's a
doing
true
it
fan.
for no reason.
Like, huh? I'm glad they vetoed that. But yeah, I think the second they announced this United States title tournament, everyone's options were literally Mia Yim or Chelsea Green.
That's not true. Naomi was very much in that conversation.
Naomi was like third to both of them.
I
That's
don't
it.
know.
That's a fact.
I was on the Naomi wave.
Naomi.
I wanted to heel Naomi to be inaugural.
Some people do want to hear Naomi still right now,
Yeah.
but everyone was saying Mia Yim and Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, because Chelsea's just a great heel. She's
Yeah,
really,
Chelsea
she's a
Green
really
is-
good
she's
heel.
funny. Chelsea
Yeah,
is
she
very
is funny. And Mia
do you-
Yim has been cutting up a little bit too.
Where do you think they're going from here? To be honest, I think what they're about to do here is Piper Niven's going to turn on Chelsea Green.
That would
I
be
think
interesting.
eventually that's
Yeah.
for the.
That would be interesting.
Yeah, I think that might be a good program. Maybe even a WrestleMania program or whatever.
Yeah. Piper would have to take it off.
Yeah, Piper.
Piper,
I
Piper
knew it. Was it Clash of the Castle? I knew that she wasn't gonna beat Bayley.
Facts. Yeah.
But I was really impressed with
Yeah.
her little presentation, and that's like the last time they really used her in a serious capacity.
Yeah. I'm not sure if a lot of people know this, but Piper Niven is actually a dog. Like
Yeah.
she can wrestle really well. If you saw her in NXT, if you saw her in the women's the Mae Young Classic,
What you speaking
if you
of?
seen Viper, if you seen Viper in
No,
NXT,
didn't she have a different name? Didn't Vince give her a different name?
Piper Niven.
Oh,
She went from Viper
She went
to Piper
from
Niven.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Viper and like before she got signed, crazy. She's really good, and I'm glad she has a prominent spot on the roster, and I hope she does big things.
What did you think of the match, me and Chelsea Green?
I think it was good.
Yeah.
After it, the crowd's participation was great too.
Yeah.
They were clearly booing Mia. even though she's the baby face. Because they just really wanted Chelsea, and I get it. Chelsea is super entertaining. They started cheering for anything Chelsea did. And what I love, too, because sometimes you could take it personal. No offense to Ronda Rousey, but when the fans started booing her, even though she was babyface, she took it personal. You could really turn that into gold. Mia Yim saw that they were clearly booing her, even though she was babyface, and she was like, "All right, bet." She started talking just a little bit of shit to the crowd, but she started talking a little bit of shit. She's like, "Oh, this is your girl," like da da da. You know, you just gotta adjust to the situation.
Yeah.
You can make gold out of it.
I'm surprised that they mentioned TNA. I'm not that surprised.
I'm a little surprised.
But I also didn't even know that Chelsea Green and Mia Yim were.
Yeah,
They
they
were
both
just-
got released around the same time,
Yeah.
I think, and they went to TNA.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Facts.
How it comes around. She was her first
Literally.
opponent, and now
Yeah.
she's their last two for the inaugural.
Did you know that Chelsea Green was in Tough Enough 2015?
I didn't know that. I didn't watch Tough Enough.
I
watched
that
like a
season.
season of Tough Enough.
Really?
Yeah.
I only watched 2 seasons, obviously.
And I watched it.
2011,
I watched a whole bunch of clips, especially what was that one? What was her name? The girl who used to team with Naomi.
Cameron.
Which was
But
like
she said
maybe
her
your favorite match.
yo.
It's so cool. It's
Yo,
like
he was
that's your
like,
favorite
what?
match.
Yeah. It's crazy because I watched Tough Enough 2011 that year religiously. And I watched 2015 one, Chelsea's year, religiously as well. But then sometimes time passes and people from those shows pop up on TV and you forget. Like, I completely forgot that Cameron and Chelsea Green were even on it. Because Chelsea Green, I think, was the first eliminated. So she didn't even make it through the whole season.
Oh,
She
wow.
was like, she was gone pretty quick. But she still got signed to NXT. She went to NXT for a little bit. Didn't do anything too crazy. Then she got let go. Was doing her thing on the Indies and TNA with Matt Cardona, et cetera, et cetera. And she got re-signed, and she's one of the best rehires. Funny,
Yeah.
She really entertaining. I remember the
Did you
dumpster
see-
match I really liked.
Did
with
you
her
see
and the-
Chelsea Green's Halloween costume?
what was
Her
it again?
and who else? I forget who else was it, but they dressed up as Adam Pierce and Nick Aldis.
Yo, Adam Pearce retweeted. He was like, I need a drink," something like that. But she won the title.
That was hilarious.
Yeah,
Chelsea Green's really funny.
she is really funny. She's really funny. I hope also the world for Mia Yim. I hope because I think Mia Yim is great.
So who would you pick for the IC?
For the IC? No,
Yeah.
Natalia.
Huh? Natalia?
Natalia, yeah. I didn't think that before, like last week. I kind of like the idea. And Natalia, it would just be something like that's something Natalia can do. you
Yeah.
know? Is she gonna win a women's world title before her career is done? Probably not.
Natalia's been women's.
Is she gonna win another one? I'm saying.
Oh no.
No, her 2 reigns, her 1 reign as SmackDown Women's Champion and Divas Champion. That's probably it. For her.
Yeah.
She's kind of late into her career now. Other women are getting a shot, but she could really have a good Intercontinental title run.
Yeah.
The women's version of, her uncle Brett is one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time. So she could do something with it. Some Hall of Fame worthy, title run. I'd love to see it
All right. So yeah, what was next?
in the main event. The main event.
The main event.
Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes.
I want to actually say something here.
What's that?
Cody Rhodes did not cheat.
Nah, he didn't.
Saturday Night's main event. That's just a blatant lie.
I'm glad everyone's having fun.
It's just not a true statement. People need to understand something here. And how the rules in WWE are. You cannot lift a steel steps and hit somebody with it. But you are more than welcome to throw somebody on the steel steps.
Yeah.
If you do not physically lift it up and physically strike somebody, you did not cheat.
Yeah, facts.
The chair was there, and Cody Rhodes went for a crossroads. That's not Cody Rhodes' fault.
He saw that the chair was there and still did it.
He did not pick up the chair and hit
He
up.
could have moved, but he didn't need to move.
Yeah.
He did. He's not the one that.
So
introduced the
Cody
chair.
Rhodes did not cheat.
Yeah.
That's just a fact.
Yeah, facts.
Sorry, Reed and Wheat, but this was a very good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. It was with the old school WWF title. I think they both looked great holding it. They both looked
Yeah.
great holding it.
I'm not that big of a fan of it.
Really? When
Told you
you
this, yeah.
rank the WWE championships right now.
I think they're all pretty ugly besides the undisputed one. And like the one that JBL had, and then the circle one that Stone Cold is Stone Cold.
You
Rock, Triple
think
H.
that the winged eagle is ugly?
They're all very medium. No, I like. Not ugly, but it's not that impressive. It's not like worth the hype.
Wow.
It's like it's all right.
Wow.
Like I don't really care if that was the championship or this one.
Wow.
The issue with the Winged Eagle to me is just kind of looks a little too small for me.
It does look small.
Like it looks
But
too
I
miniature
think-
for what it should be.
I
And then
think
the
that,
issue with the current championship is just it's too plain. There's like nothing to be
Yeah.
on. It looks like the most if you were to start a championship, it looks like the most generic version.
Yeah.
It's just a W painted gold, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's it.
I feel like the
So-
Winged Eagle wasn't always small though. I feel like they used a replica last night.
No, I'm saying in general whenever I saw the Winged
Nah,
Eagle, it
it
looked too,
hasn't. It was bigger before.
the one the circle one.
Yeah, that was bigger than the Winged Eagle.
Yeah,
in
but the
general.
one that Stone Cold and The Rock and
Mhm.
Triple H they always had, I thought that looked really badass. I thought that was like, and then the Undisputed one, I thought the Undisputed one with Brock Lesnar and JBL.
I like that. I used to not like that one. I used to think it was
That one,
boring.
those two are the
But I
best
love
championships I've seen, or my favorite. But every other version besides the spinner is just ugly. But the Winged Eagles it looks all right.
Oh, sure.
And then the current championship, of course, it looks all right. Nothing crazy.
You might have just lost a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the truth. I've never been a big Winged Eagle type of guy. It's always like I don't think the Winged Eagle is like worse than the spinner. I just don't think it's better than the what's the circle one called?
It's just I think it's called like the Big Eagle.
The Big Eagle. So
because it was like a variation of the.
Yeah, that one to me is way better. It just looks like a real, like the way I see championships is they should be like grand. Like they should look like a
the
king.
Winged Eagle looks grand as hell.
Winged Eagle
Yes,
looks
it
too
does.
small to me.
But if it's just on the side, then okay, they can just make it bigger. What about the
I'm
actual
talking about,
design?
I'm talking about like I don't even know how to describe it. It just doesn't look grand like a big title LT King wearing.
You're bugging.
That's why
Bugging.
I guess I am. That's why I'm such a big fan of the circle one. It just looks like when it says world champion, it should look like a world championship. I should close my eyes and I should see what would a king have.
The Winged Eagle looks like royalty.
This is why the World Heavyweight Championship was just beautiful.
Facts. Yeah,
The World Heavyweight Championship looks like a king should be walking around wearing.
You're right.
The same thing with the current one right now. The current title, the current World Heavyweight Championship is much better than the Winged Eagle. Way better. Not even close. That's the second best belt in wrestling history besides the official World Heavyweight Championship.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
It looks like the same thing as the World. I mean, it's like it looks.
It's minorly different. It's still great.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just dump it on second just because I think there's other.
I don't think I've ever seen too many titles in WWE. I thought were just fantastic. To be honest.
You're a crazy guy. You're a crazy
how.
guy. It's been great titles, but
World Heavyweight Championship, me. That's great. That
that's
looks
the end all
great.
be all. That's
That
the
looks like-
greatest title
yes.
ever. Yeah,
This looks like something I should have.
yeah.
Every other belt, there's some good ones. Like
White strap Intercontinental title.
it looked all right.
Oh, come on.
You know this. I've said this for years.
Wow.
I've never changed my opinion on this.
Wow.
That's how I've always felt.
Wow.
All the belts now are
The Ruthless
average.
Aggression era tag titles. One's for Raw and one's for SmackDown.
The Ruthless
The WWE tag team title and the World tag team title.
The SmackDown. So the SmackDown ones, you know how they duplicated those ones?
Yeah.
Those are ugly. I told you this.
The
this now.
original ones?
Every tag team. I'm gonna tell you right now. WWE. Most titles they have been ugly.
I don't think you can be pleased.
No, I can't be pleased. The
I
World
don't think
Heavyweight
you can be
Championship.
pleased.
The World Heavyweight Championship. I love it.
No.
I love both designs of the World Championship.
No. If you think the World Heavyweight Championship is the only great title WWE's ever had.
Again, followed by a whole bunch of mediocre ones.
Wow.
I don't think. Yeah. Besides that, no
Wow.
other titles are that impressive to me.
I think you're at your headspace.
I don't know why.
You gotta be.
I think the ugliest belts WWE have ever done were the Penny IT
yeah, for
Championship.
sure.
Just terrible.
There's been a good few.
Just terrible.
Let's save this for another video. Because
Okay.
this is blowing my mind. Right now.
Hey, I'm inconsistent my whole life with this.
Yeah, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes. A part of me, as we got closer to Saturday Night Main Event, I kind of wanted Cody to drop the title to Kev.
Yeah, me too. Except I was ahead of everybody. I wanted Cody to drop the title at Bash and Berlin.
Yeah, no, I didn't want that.
Not even for too long. Maybe he get it back, but I just to shake things up.
Yeah,
Make things
I'm still
up.
happy that Cody won. It's not a big deal to me, but yeah, to shake things up. And Kev definitely deserves another world title run. And then he already is on a collision course with Sami Zayn, clearly.
Yeah.
I think they should have run it at WrestleMania, and it would have been great to see them wrestle for the world title.
Who goes over if that's the
Sammy.
case?
Sammy, especially if Kevin goes into it as champion, he has his run as champion. Yeah, definitely.
If
Sammy.
he goes into it as champion,
if Kevin goes into it as champion,
Kevin's not walking into WrestleMania.
yeah, but I'm saying if he did, like,
I mean,
if
that's
that
not
was
going to
the
happen. So
scenario,
don't even.
I can say what I want. Because that's what I'm saying. I would want to happen if Kev won this match with Cody.
Oh,
I
I'm
don't
talking
want it
about
to
in
go.
general, like because they're facing each other at WrestleMania regardless. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so Sammy got to go over. Yeah, Sammy should go over. But even on like 24 hours before Saturday Night Main Event, WWE dropped a YouTube video. It was Kevin Owens reacting to like his WWE career, and in the video he says that like, yeah, you're talking about how big the WrestleMania 39 moment was for him and Sammy, and how he got even more emotional than he thought, and that next he wants one with Sammy for a world title. That's what he said in the video. The video's been out for like 2 days. I think it should happen.
It's not gonna happen at WrestleMania 41.
I booked that many times in my head
But
over the last 10 years.
Okay, yeah. So I thought the main event was really good.
Yeah.
Great wrestling match. Cody Rhodes did not cheat.
Yeah.
They're trying to rely on the good name that is Cody Rhodes. So what do you think happens next?
I don't know.
Like, how long does Cody realistically?
I mean, does he not show up?
Yeah, for
A few weeks. Maybe, to be honest, maybe he'll even show up on SmackDown this week. Like, I don't think they're gonna, even though they should.
he's not gonna show up on SmackDown because it's taped.
All right, so the next week, the
So
following
you're
week.
saying he should show up?
No, I'm not saying he should. I'm saying he should be off TV for a while. If you're gonna tell Randy to stay off TV for a minute, even though Randy has his career-threatening injury, so like, yeah, you could play around with that a little bit. Say Randy should be out for a
So,
longer time.
like, how long would you say to keep Cody Rhodes? Here's the thing with me, right?
Mhm.
He's the WWE champion.
Yeah. So I'd
I'm
say,
not a big fan of the champions not showing up.
Yeah, I'd say he should show up. I say he should still have a match at the Royal Rumble.
We're almost 5 weeks away.
So
Plenty of time.
yeah, just give it a couple weeks. Have him be off
That
TV.
wouldn't make sense though, because Randy Orton's been gone longer than 5
Yeah,
weeks.
but Randy Orton has his career-threatening injury. That's the only thing that they could make a case for why Randy would be gone longer than Rhodes for the same or similar or whatever thing. So, but yeah, I think Kevin's doing the work of his career right now as a heel, and I'd love to see him as a world champion soon. I'd love it. Kevin's been my guy for a minute. How do you feel about I've been seeing this a little bit, the pile driver happening off TV in the little spout with Triple H?
No. I don't like it because it gives a sense of realism.
Yeah.
If you do all these things off script,
Mhm.
shows that it's not just when the
Cameras.
cameras start rolling, that's when everybody goes home.
Yeah.
Kind of shows a sense of realism. That's how I felt when they shot the original angle. I like
Yeah,
how they
facts.
shot it.
That was great. I was shocked at that. And we could have been.
I like.
We walked right there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We went home early, yo. We came out the
We
arena.
didn't go home early. The show was over.
Yeah, right. I'm hip. The show was just over, and we literally walked where they did it. When we got home, we looked trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
That just happened. I'm like, oh god,
garbage.
facts.
And I don't think there was like any barricade or nothing
No,
separating.
I mean,
I think it was just fans circling around them, right? Or my
but fans were up because they were.
no, but there were fans on the
down.
bottom level where it was happening.
Oh,
too.
then I don't know. Maybe there was like security
Yeah,
telling
I
them
might
not
have
to
been
go.
bugging, but I think there was fans on that.
There had to
Yeah.
be something because you can't just imagine you just. Oh, is that Cody Rhodes' bus? No, let me just walk up to the bus.
Wow,
There had to be something.
Well, I think it was set up that way on purpose. Is what I'm saying.
Hmm.
Not it's just like a free area. I'm saying I think it was set up. I'm pretty sure there's fans on the ground level where it was happening. I might be wrong. I might be bugging.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so he runs it back with Kevin Owens at the Royal Rumble.
Fuck it.
You know what I think should happen?
What?
I think then they would have to make the real belt. I think on Friday, Kevin Owens shows up and he says, I'm the WWE champion. And he tells WWE to put his picture on their website, put in the issue that he's the WWE champion.
Oh, they're not gonna
And he starts defending, Kevin Owens says, no, I'm the WWE champion. Cody Rhodes isn't here. I'm the WWE champion now. And then like he starts defending his WWE championship like on SmackDown for the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
I guess the Kevin Owens show. He says I'm the champion now. You understand?
Yeah.
He walks around with the attitude era about the wing deal, like it's his real championship.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that would be an interesting storyline.
That would be
And they actually do it. Like they put.
But then was he really WWE
No,
champion?
he's not.
So if they really do it, then like they're
Because he's making them do it. He's saying
how is he making
like
them
you
do it?
you go to
They work- he works
he
for
goes in gorilla position on SmackDown. Like you're gonna put my image with my title. Like he threatens the guy. He says you're gonna do it right now, and the guy does it.
You don't think Nick Aldis would stop him?
He's Kevin Owens. Oh, maybe Stunner Nick Aldis. Kevin Owens
Stunner
needs,
Nick
it needs to be
Aldis.
the Kevin Owens show
Huge trouble.
for the next couple of weeks. Like, yeah, you should see Kevin Owens going gorilla. He's telling him, put my picture up right now on WWE.com. I'm the WWE champion.
If Kevin manages somehow to, if they have another match, if Kevin manages to beat Cody for the world title, what do you think Cody does or should do at WrestleMania without the world? What do you think a world title-less Cody Rhodes does at WrestleMania?
I don't think there's a universe in which Cody drops the title.
But it's a scenario. What would make sense? Do they still do him and Randy with no title?
No.
So you think that needs the world title?
Yeah, because Randy Orton's going after the world title here.
All right.
That's what I would assume would be the reason.
Mhm.
Because Randy Orton doesn't have a reason to
They
snake
did set him
Cody
up.
Rhodes.
Randy has never had a reason to snake people. He just does it.
I mean, Randy Orton, like, saying he's a face right now. Like, Cody didn't do anything wrong to him.
Yeah,
One
for
person
sure.
you should be going after storyline-wise has to be Kevin Owens, the guy who pile driver.
Randy could still be upset about the Roman stuff. That's our review of Saturday Night Main Event. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know if y'all liked the show. If y'all thought it was mid, I thought it was boring. If you thought it was lit.
Yeah.
All right.
Remember to come back here. This is the best wrestling podcast. Once again, this isn't what you want to hear. This is what you need to hear.
You're a goofball, bro.
Yes.
All right, y'all. Yeah.